Hello, welcome back. Last time I had a whole lot of fun implementing a traffic signal. It was real neat. I'm okay with where I am on the graphs. Could be a little better, but I think it's pretty good as it is. Man, this is one of those games. Every time I sit down to play it, I'm like, oh man, I get to play this game today. It's so much fun. Meat-based printer. The increase in extreme weather events across the globe has resulted in the need for innovations in food security. Recent advances in nutritional technology have allowed for a variety of meat-like products to be assembled out of a common substrate. A portable meat production station could be an effective solution in the recovery period after initial emergency supplies have been used. I have sourced some initial meat product designs that we can use to get started. Not sure I'd put this stuff in my mouth, no matter how dire the emergency. Is it that bad? Alright, keypad is an X-bus input connected to a keypad. Extrude is a simple output connected to a meat extruder. Valve 0 through Valve 2 are simple outputs connected to valves in the meat extruder that control whether lean mix low or fat mix high is extruded. When a value is available from the keypad, read it and assemble the corresponding meat specification, which are found on a page in the supplemental data section of the manual. It has a colon there. I've gone ahead and pulled this up already. Now that you have your meat assembler up and running, it's time to put the device through its paces. You'll find, as many have, that assembled meat isn't just a convenient, cost-effective solution for a commercial dining facility. It can also be a versatile culinary tool in the hands of an experienced operator. Use the meat patterns below to get started with some familiar servings. Don't be afraid to experiment, however. Okay, so lean mix 95%, 5%, fat mix 20%, and 80%. That seems like a lot of fat. Wow. Cutlet style meat. Traditional cutlet of meat with fat around the edges that will crisp nicely when broiled. Nutrition information, alright. Steak style meat. Bacon style meat. Okay. Which is which? Okay, so fat mix is the light one, lean mix is the dark one. Cutlet style meat, steak style meat, bacon style meat. So 1, 2, and 3 on the keypad, X-bus. First, last. 0, 1, 2. Simple outputs connected to valves in the meat extruder that control whether lean mix or fat mix is extruded. Extruded is a simple output connected to meat extruder. So it sounds like I want to... I guess I'll look at the verification. I want to sleep until keypad has input for me. It is blocking, so that's great. Okay, so extrude turns on, and for the duration of extrusion, I just control this to match that pattern. Okay, well that's simple. Okay, so I detect a DX300 coming on. That feels like it makes a lot of sense, and probably a 200p14, or maybe a couple of them with some presets. How many presets can I fit in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 in one of these, 1 in another. So 1, 3, 2. I don't see any kind of like overlap between these patterns that would let me take shortcuts or anything. The bacon's pretty simple. I don't need... Yeah, okay, so the bacon, I can just set these all to 1 value and then do a thing. But for these two, I can read the pattern from here. That sounds reasonable. Okay, so that's... So for cutlet style meat, that's all lean... No, all fat. All fat, all lean. Fat outside, lean inside. All lean, fat outside, lean inside. All lean, all fat. Lean mix low, fat mix high. Okay, so... for you... Fat mix is 111, lean mix is 000. Can I type it that way? I can. Yeah, no, it won't stay though. And then this is 101. Okay. How many of those are there? Just 2? Okay. Alright, so that's 1. So then 2 is 0, 0, 1, 0. No, it was pattern like this. Okay, and since I'm using this much space, I won't be able to put marker values in here, so I'll just have to count to 7. Which I would have to do anyway for the bacon. Okay, and I think I see exactly how... bacon's 3 though. If bacon were in the middle, I'm imagining a TCP instruction thing here that would be real handy, but I can probably still make this happen just fine. So I need 1, 2, I do need an address line, 3, 4 X buses, and a symbol. Alright. I know what kind of controller has those. Pins? Right, so hang on, I need... Sure. This is unlikely to be sufficient, but I'm gonna pretend. So SLX X2. So if steak style, well, I can just go ahead and move I want to move, okay, steak style is 7. Move 7x0, but if it's cutlet style, I move 0x0. If it's bacon, okay, if it's bacon, then I do something else entirely. I don't know how this is going to work. So when anything comes in, I do want to extrude for 7 ticks. I don't know how I want to do the bacon, though. Let's not think about that for now. So for now, I set the address to that. Actually, I think... Oh, wait, no, that won't work. Never mind. Yeah, so just a separate loop for this. Oh, yeah, that's actually perfect. Yeah, that's actually perfect. So I can just... Yeah, so you do move 100 P1. I can do better. TCP X22, jump bacon. Sure, do that. So for bacon, I can just gen... wait, no, I need to move... What's the bacon pattern? Lean, fat, fat. Valve 0 is P2. Oh, do I have this upside down? I think I do. These are symmetrical. Bacon is not, though. So I want lean, fat, fat. So that's 1, 1. 0, 1, 1. X3. Gen... P1. How do I do this? It's 7. 7, 0. Okay, and then this will be my weight instruction. So we move 7 there. I think I'll have exactly enough instructions for this. Cool. So minus... wait, no. Tech ac 0. Sub 1. Move x1, x3. Jump loop. In fact, I have a... No, I don't have an instruction to spare because I need to jump wait here. Okay, does that work? Nope. Part not sleeping, blocked on right. Alright, what happened exactly? TCP x2, 2. Wait, 2? Yeah, 2. So that was a cutlet style meat. We're extruding. Move 7 to x0. Oh, that's data. I need x1. Move x0. Yeah, because it's the opposite way around on this side as it is on this side. I'm used to operating on the left. Wait, it went to... Tech X 0. It's not. Sub 1, yeah. Move x0, x3. Sure. Move the address pointer. Move... Wait. Yes. And set those to what it's supposed to be. Jump loop. Address pointer's there. Sub 1. Move x0, x3. You should get 0. Oh, I need a sleep in here. Oh, I see. Of course, it did it all at once and then left it on. I also have to set extrude to 0. Okay. I need... Oh, and I have to set these to 0, so I need at least 3 more instructions here. Oh. Okay, not gonna fit this in one microcontroller, huh? It's looking unlikely. Because yeah, at the end of everything... Yeah, you would jump to end, I would have like an end label here, yeah, so I would do like this. Well, the bacon wouldn't want to do that. No, you would want to move the 0 to P1 at the end of that. You'd also want to sleep. Okay, so, so this would look like... Move 0 P1, jump wait. Not quite right yet. Move 0, X3, jump wait, and then bacon would have this. Okay, I think that's a complete program if I could shove these 3 instructions in here. No, I still need the sleep. So I think that's a complete instruction if I could shove these 4 instructions in here, which I can't. So, I need another controller to do something. Because there's no way I can compact this by 4, right? I don't have nearly that much redundancy. That's necessary, that's necessary, that's pretty much necessary. Yep, so that's to turn on the extruder. How would I split this up, though? I guess probably... How would I split this up? It's all very coherent to having just this one dude. Also, I'm gonna have to move one of my X buses. So, like, either I have this read the values and feed them to something that feeds them to this. How would that save me lines? Or I instruct something to feed me values and then shuffle them from there to here. How would that save me lines? So somebody's got to do the for loop here. Yeah, I just have something that's so straightforward and makes so much sense to put in just a single one of these, but it doesn't fit. There aren't any other parts that make sense to put in here, I think. Wow, yeah. This is all bacon. So what if I had a bacon-only controller that would deal with everything to do with that, and you would... Well, you still don't have enough instruction space to instruct that to happen. And there'd be a bunch of redundancy, because I would have to... No, it just does the gen. It doesn't read from that. That almost makes sense? Okay, so could I... You do need all this. You do need that. It doesn't just happen that I could get a 0 from reading an additional value, because that loops around to there. Okay, so I think this stuff and this stuff are going to go into another controller. It'll manage the address line of this. So I'm going to insert that over here. MC4000X. I want to see all my pins. There. Jump weight, what's that? That's nothing. Oh wait, you need a simple output too. Okay, so you have to be the other kind of thing. X0, X1, wait, but don't you need to talk to this? So what, I need another MC6000, really? Here, I had... So this is a solution that just happens not to fit in there. It would be a solution if I had 17, 18 instructions of space, but I don't. At least I think it would. I'm never quite sure of these things, because often I overlook a little thing that I would need to worry about. So anyway, if I were to do this... I don't exactly love doing this, but let's just see how it would look. So you need to share with that. Well, I could do that. I could also do this. Does it make a difference? Probably not. Somehow I feel better just having one connection to this. There wouldn't be contention, but just in case there was. But there wouldn't be, but, you know. So you also need to talk to extrude. And that's all. Okay, so X1 is your communication line. Let me make some room here, so I can work without disrupting my program too much. Okay, so if there is bacon, move... Well, what am I communicating to this exactly? So wait, this is the bacon controller. Right? But also it needs to manage the address line. Feels to me like I want to put the result of X2 in here and then move it over to this also. So let's do that. So if it's bacon, this thing just takes over and you just jump to wait. If it's not bacon, then you're going to do that stuff. Okay. P1 move 7, X1. Okay, and this will be taken care of by you. Where's your plus? Well, plus is the bacon. So that was Gen P1 7 0, but first you need to move 0 and 1 X2, and then do that, and then move 0 X2, jump to wait. What's this X1? This is X0. Okay, so you set the address and you do the bacon if you need to. You need these instructions back, and they just fit. They just fit, I say, if I don't copy that new line. How do you look? You turn on the extruder, you count to 7, you move the data from here, which has already had its address set by the time you get there, and certainly, because it won't take long to get here. You sleep, you loop, you turn off the extruder, you turn off the valves, and everything looks right. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so it's working. Game had a little bit of trouble getting going there. Surely there's a way to make this a 4000X, except I need the simple output, so maybe not X. That was pretty good. I sampled some of the meats from this product and found them all quite delicious. Carl, you really should give it a try. I agree, it's surprisingly better than I expected. Make me a fish and chips robot, then we'll talk. Alright. So, do I want to do an optimization pass? Kinda. So a lot of the point of this was to be able to get this instruction out here. Which means I do need the simple pin, so you can't be a 4000X. You have no spare X buses. The overlap is that both of you touch this. If I could... If I could fit one more line here, I could maybe move this over there, have this one do the gen, then somehow, no, that doesn't really work. No, I need to put it out on that line. Because this is just such an obvious thing to replace with one of these, but it just... The instructions fit great. The pins do not. Oh, I know something silly. Nothing ever flows from here to here. Let's try something gross. I don't know if it'll work. Part connected to self. Let's try something super gross. At a time when I know you won't be reading this value, this isn't gonna work. Some of the values I'm putting here are gonna get slipped up by this, and it'll get all confused. Pin does not exist. Okay, so x3 is now x1. x2 is now x1. Everything is on x1 somehow. No, this extremely will not work. Maybe if I could put like a diode in here or something, but no, that does not. So that's definitely not it. I note that these can definitely always go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. No, this might work. Okay, so you have sole control over extrusion. Yeah, here we go. I think this makes sense. You have sole control over extrusion. You have sole control over the valves. X2 comes out. Did I make a copy of this solution? No? Okay. I did earlier when I had it just all written out as if it was one microcontroller. Okay, so sole control over extrusion here, sole control over valves here. So when this is not... yeah, okay, so that makes all of the sense, I think. I need to compact this down a little bit before I can change microcontroller type. You're not doing this at all. You are doing this. Move 0, 1, 1 to x3. So that's the bacon case. Oh, okay, so this is the gen right here. Oh. Cool. Wait, yeah, so this is identical to that. Okay, that compacts nicely. So yeah, you always do the extrude and wait. My instructions just sort of disappeared. Does this all just, like, actually fit and work? What? So this does great things for my line count. I feel like I'm missing something, though. Like, this can't be a complete program here. No way. I'm totally missing something. Yes, what I'm missing is... sleeping for 7 over here and then outputting 0 to that. I am putting it out there. Yeah, okay, so that's the problem. I think I can fix that with a weird little hack here. So when this thing is done, it's always going to send a 0 to this to let it know it's done. This way you don't have to count to 7. Well, why would I do that? Why wouldn't I? Why would I do that? That's completely unnecessary. Why wouldn't I just move 0 and sleep 7? It's a little weird, but it might work. It did. Okay. 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 I did it. So I minimized that. I think, yeah, I did reduce my line count a little bit. That was a confusing way to optimize that, but I think it optimized nicely. Hey, there we go. All right. Got to the conventional solution. Neat. I do wonder, like the graphs tell one story, but not very specifically. These just say that many people did a solution that looked by these 3 measurements, like mine, but I wonder what like their layout and instructions actually looked at. It's very possible that for some of these I've had a very unique solution that just happened to show on the graphs like other people's. I just have no way to know. But you know what? I'm happy to have optimized to that point. And when stuff looks like this, I usually interpret it as, you know, when each one has a clear peak. Yeah, like there are no valleys in any of these. These are just a single peak. When each one has a clear peak and it's relatively far to the left, all of this and all of this and all of this almost certainly means sacrificing some of this or some of this or some of this, depending on which one you're doing. So yeah, the optimize for all 3 best solution is probably exactly this. Okay, well I'm happy with that. Why is my game acting weird? Like, every time an animation plays, it has, like, chugs a little bit. And I don't know why that would be. It doesn't normally do that, but today it's doing it. Maybe the meat simulation is really expensive to animate for some reason or something. Alright, cool. Well, hey, I'm real happy with that. See you next time to read some more spam and then do something with security. Sounds like fun.